Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be going over how to prepare for Voruna Prime. So she's coming out this Wednesday along with the Paragale Prime and the Seraphang Prime. And in order to prepare for her, you first, need to know where to get the most relic packs that you can get. So the first place that you're going to be able to get relic packs is right here in your orbiter with these syndicates. Now this will 99% sure haven't actually looked at the exact requirements in a while, but pretty sure it requires you to be rank 5 with them. So you will need to be rank 5 unfortunately to be able to get these. But what you can do is you can come to each of them, and on the day of the release, you can get up to 6 of them per the 3 syndicates that you have ranked up. If you've done some fancy tech with getting more than these 3 or any 3 ranked up, then that's great. You'll be able to get even more. So each relic pack is going to give you 3 relics. Each of those has a chance of being Voruna Prime relics, Seraphang Prime, and Paragale Prime, right? So you get 18, 18, 18 from here. 6 packs times 3, 18. So 18, 36, 54 should be. So you get 54 from here. And then you can go to any relay. And this is something that you can grind before she releases. You can go to any relay and you can talk to Teshin. Now Teshin is going to have a ton of relic packs available, but it's on a weekly basis. So what you can do, come here, fast travel to Teshin, come up here and talk to him, go to Steel Path Honors, and you will see right here, relic packs. You can get 25. So you can get up to 75 relics from him. This is going to cost around-ish, like 380 steel essence, somewhere around there, very close to that. If you're going for Voruna Prime and you want the best, early access to her relics, this is going to be the best place to do so, just because of the nature of it. And then from here, what you can also do is, if we go and fast travel real quick, we can go to either the Necrolisk on Deimos, they have one, on Venus and Fortuna, or on Cetus on Earth, and you can go to, I'll have to look around for a second to find the exact vendor, but there is a vendor that you can talk to, and you can get some relic packs from them. Same amount of standing as the, or should be the same amount of standing as the, my mind's blanking, as the actual syndicate people. I think it's OTAC. Let's look. Yes, it's OTAC. So if you come to OTAC, you can talk to him. You can get some relic packs here, and you just gotta grind the standing there and do that. It's the same thing for Venus with Fortuna, and the same thing with Cetus. It should be from the mineral gem people that are associated with both of those open worlds. With all of that together and all of that said, that is generally how you're going to prepare for Voruna Prime. That's what I do. I just get those standings maxed all the way up, and as soon as she drops, I go to each of them, I buy all the relics, and then you're pretty much good from there. The other thing that I will say that you'll want to prepare is Void Traces, right? You're not going to want to, see the rare parts for Voruna and try to, open them without being radiated. You're not going to want to do this, right? You're not going to open them intact. You're going to want to radiate all of them to get the rare pieces. Now, along those same lines, another thing that you're not going to want to do is you are not going to want to open them alone. Do not open any, this goes for any new Prime that comes out that you want or anything like that. Do not open the relics alone. That is the worst thing you can do, and you are shooting yourself in the foot if you do that. So, what you do instead is you get the relics right? Assuming you've done everything before, you've prepared everything like that, you get the relics, and you come over to the chat and you come to the recruiting chat. And now what you will find is you will find people doing rad shares and intact shares. Rad shares means that everyone in this lobby, so for example, right here, the Meso X1 relic, this means that everyone in this lobby has the Meso X1 relic fully radiated. And they have 3 out of 4 people, which means they're just looking for 1, right? So that's what that means. And so that helps you, that raises your chance of getting the rare piece from 10% solo to about 40% if you're running it with a full team that has the relic radiated, which is a big increase. That's awesome. You want that. Now, intact shares are exactly what you think they are. It's the complete opposite. These are easy to do because you just don't radiate the relic. You're running a relic that is intact, right? So for this Axie M5, they're going for one of these 3 common pieces right here. Either the Ac Magnus Prime Blueprint or the Magnus Prime Blueprint. I doubt they're going for Formas, right? And that's okay, right? If you're going for a common piece and you want to get with people that are also running common pieces, you can do that, and it's called an intact share. I highly recommend doing these, right? Because especially that roughly first week and a half to 2 weeks of a new Prime coming out, this chat is going to be flooded, absolutely flooded, with people doing rad shares and intact shares and everything like that, right? So you're not going to want to sit there and, you know, go into the relic missions and be like, oh, I'm just going to run it by myself and see if I get it. No, no, no. You're going to be spending 2.5 to 3 hours plus doing what would normally take you maybe an hour if you just ran them with rad shares. I remember when Protea Prime came out, I did literally what I was just saying. I went up on release of Protea Prime. I went up here. I went here. Boom, boom, boom. Got the 54 relics from there. Went to Teshin. Bought the 75 from there. Went into recruiting chat. Got her in an hour. That's all it took. Got all of her pieces within an hour. Granted, there is a bit of luck tied to it, right? Because you can run a bunch of rad shares and not get the rare pieces. That happens, right? You can't really prepare for that. Just happens. But that's how quick it is. Like start to finish, hour 20 minutes ish. It took no time at all. It was great. So that's what I recommend, and that's pretty much all of the advice that I have when it comes to preparing for a new Prime or anything like that. This goes for any Prime as well, right? So if, you know, when Styanax Prime comes out, Lord help my boy, for some reason they just do not want to give him a Prime. When he comes out, right, you can do this same strategy and get all of his relics. You can do the same strategy for Citrine Prime. You can do the same strategy for Calervo Prime, right? You can do that and get all those relics. Now, also with Voruna, another thing you can do is you can make sure, please, make sure that you are using the rest of your credits for this Nightwave on, you know, these. If you plan on going for Voruna and not her weapons, just get a reactor. Right? You just come over here, get the reactor, and you're good, right? If you plan on going for both her and her weapons, get 2 catalysts and get a reactor, right? You can prepare and do those beforehand. You don't have to do those on release. Especially with the fact that there is a new Nightwave coming up on that same day. You will want to spend all of your credits before that day hits, because there's no reason not to, right? So, with all that being said, that is my in-depth guide for how to prepare for Voruna Prime and how to prepare for any Prime that comes out. Hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, concerns, or anything like that, anything that you're still wanting to know, anything that you're missing, anything like that, please let me know in the comments below and I will reply ASAP. Thank you. Hope you all have a great day.